have a champion showcase courtesy of Fayne. Now, Fayne asked us to go into Faction Wars, and those of you that guessed dwarves guessed correctly. Is Fayne would like us to run dwarves, particularly because dwarves become such a meme in our channel, right? Try 21. Okay, Faction War 21, dwarves, because Fayne is very, very proud of the dwarves. Very proud of them. Look at them go. Now, Fayne also asked for the dwarves for dragons. So are we running a dragon run with just the dwarves as well too? Is that the idea? Look at Gala. Gala be tiny, but she's mighty. Gala is tiny but mighty. Thanks to Melga. She reses 2 dead people before you kill boss. Oh, that's great. I could really use a Melga. I don't have her on my account. I would love to be able to get her. Maybe someday. I definitely need a dwarf reviver very badly. Yeah, Brogni's great. So that's what you're gonna see with this team is we do have Brogni in there. Look at Gala too. Gala's just a champ. Look at her go. Gotta love it. So we'll see if they can complete 21 like this, and then we'll check out Dragon. What stage in Dragon? You want to do 20? Yeah, we can do that too. We'll take a look at Brogni's stats afterwards. Okay, so after this, we'll do Dragon 20. Yeah, they're doing great. Look at them go. So we're talking about Rockbreaker being in here as a taunt. So Rockbreaker is another one I do not have on the main. I do have him on the alt though. And I'm sure on the main account, he'd be really helpful for me as well. Gotta love the HP burn and everything. So they're doing great. Dark Magician, thank you very, very much for the follow. I appreciate that. All right, so they have Unkillable on. We can't kill them anyway, so we'll switch targets. Yeah, this team is doing really well. They're surviving very well. And look at Gala go. And that HP burn's great too. Yep, I saw that. That was great with Brogni. With the Unkillables. Alright. Last one, then we'll get to the boss. Okay, boss. So this is 21. We can see if they can do it on auto. Look at those dwarves go, huh? An unkillable Brogni. Go dwarves go. So my guess is you've been loving him too. This is looking like a good time. Yeah. So I think, if I recall, before we got in here, your best time was like 8 minutes and something, right? So right now we're at 4 minutes. So the time does look pretty good. If all goes well, we should beat your best time. If all goes well. So far, so good. Nice. Yeah, they got it. Well done, dwarves. All right. There we go. That was Dwarf Crypt Stage 21. Dwarf Crypt Stage 21. There we go. Well done. Yep, you already 3-starred it. It didn't really matter. But there they go. And you guys see that too, like Rockbreaker's 50 did just fine. So we have Melga, Rugnor, Gala, Brogni, and Rockbreaker. If you guys are tuning in, we had a champion showcase redemption for dwarves. This is for Fayne. Let's get to Dragon. All right, dwarves. also want to show you guys Dragon 20 with the same dwarf team. So we have Rockbreaker, Rugnor, Gala, Melga, and Brogni. And this is going to be Dragon 20, same team that we just did Faction War 21 on. So let's play. Same team. We saw how strong they were in Faction War 21 together. They did great. Full dwarf dragon runs. Why not? And those of you that have Brogni as well too, are you loving him? He's been a great champ. I know that I've been liking him in my comps as well too. He's been really good. Do we call this the Hobbit team? I guess we could. Very nice. So after this, I'll show you guys their stats. I think in particular, you guys want to see Brogni. I'll show you his build and his stats right after this as well too. So you guys are just tuning in. We had a champion redemption, a champion spotlight redemption for dwarves to show off the Dwarf 21 Faction War team and to also have them run in Dragon. Yeah, it's been nice. I see some chat comments about how you're able to 3-star Dwarf Faction War with only 1 Lego. We talk about that all the time too. Like, it isn't always about the champion rarity. There's really good champs that are not legendary, like Melga. Melga's definitely one of them. She's an epic, and she's one of them for sure. Are they gonna be slower with those little steps? Hey, it doesn't matter. As long as they get the job done, they're doing just fine. They're doing just fine. Who redeemed this? This was from Fayne. That is true. The Hobbit movie series did have a bunch of dwarves, not so much hobbits, so you're right. Could be. This is almost very much like a Hobbit's Desolation of Smog, kind of, right? Because I do call the dragon in this game Smog. Coincidence? I don't know. I don't know, chat. What do you think? Is this a coincidence? What do you think? So far, so good. They do not need to be in trouble. We need hobbits and raid as a new faction. That would be fun, huh? If they did something like that. Yeah, they're doing great. They don't seem to have an issue here. Leila and the 7 dwarves. Well, there's only 5 of them, so Leila and the 5 dwarves. All right, they're up to Smog. This does seem very a la Hobbit, doesn't it? Against Smog. And you guys aren't wrong. We do have orcs, dwarves, and elves. We do. We're just missing hobbits. You have the bard with AoE defense. Oh, okay. Well, it seems like this team's working out well. This team could work for Magma Dragon 2 with the provokes. Yeah, the provoke is nice with Rockbreaker. They're in good shape. It would seem that they can face Smog's fire pretty easily. They could just duck right under it probably, right? You use Rugnor in your Doom Tower? Yeah. I think initially he was kind of made for that too, wasn't he? I actually ended up getting rid of my Rugnor because that was during the Pixie Fusion, and I haven't gotten another one since, unfortunately. Ah, they're still fine. They got this. They took that like champs. They took that like champs. Yeah, Rugnor's aura. Plus 33% attack in Doom Tower. That's very nice. There we go. So this seems like this could have been another book or movie in the Hobbit series. Dwarves against Smog. Dwarves revenge on Smog. Something like that. So well done. Same thing. Our same team of Gala, Rugnor, Melga, Rockbreaker, and Underpriest Brogni. They did great. They did great. Okay. So chat wanted to see the gear that he is in, and they wanted to see his stats. So he has perception pieces. So as you see, he has 2 perception pieces, and then he does have some brokens as well. So he does have a cruel HP % chest piece, and he has defense days boots. And we'll look at his total stats. Here are the total stats. He's at 58,000 health. His speed's at 181. Here's his crit rate and his crit damage and his accuracy. For those of you that wanted to see his stats. And here's his masteries. This is how Fayne has him built. Masteries for him. Chat also wanted to see Melga. So Melga is in a regeneration set. 4-piece regen is what you're going to see Melga is in. She's also in a divine offense HP % chest piece, and she's in swift parry boots. Here are her stats. So she's at 80,000 health. Her speed's at 168. Here's her crits and her accuracy. Very, very low accuracy here. These are her stats. And here's her masteries, for those of you that wanted to see how she was built for these runs. All right, here's Rockbreaker. So Rockbreaker is 5-star fully ascended. Okay, 5-star fully ascended. And so Rockbreaker is in a lifesteal set. As you see, we have 4 pieces of lifesteal, and then also in a set of defense, okay? So we'll take a look at his lifesteal here. So we have some crit damage % rolls, which is great. 6-star lifesteal helmet with accuracy and crit rate %. Also more crit rate %. And then we'll take a look at the boots, which are speed. He has some masteries, and you saw that he did fine. He was pretty good in there, and like Fayne said, primarily, he had him in here for his provoke. So for those of you not familiar with his skills, we'll take a look at it. Is for Rockbreaker is he increases ally defense in arena by 30%, and his passive has a 25% chance of decreasing damage inflicted on this champ by 50% each time this champion is attacked. Chest thump. This is why you had him in here. 75% chance of doing a provoke on all enemies. So it's not a single provoke, it's an AoE provoke, and also does a counterattack. And his A1 is called Whirling Hammer. Attacks an enemy, increases this champion's defense by 4% each time the skill is used, and attacks up to 20%. And as you guys see, he's not booked at all. Fayne primarily had him in there for the provoke. He wasn't booked, and it was good.